Denny Spanek, and I'm here today to share with you a little bit of the Vertical Roaster collection. We're going to be talking about our game hen, our chicken, our turkey that even cooks in virtually half the time. I've got to give credit to my parents. My mom and dad are from Paris, and my mom was an excellent cordon bleu cook. Dad was an engineer. And in the early 50s, when we moved into the United States, in America, we were really surprised to find the lack of those fresh poultry markets like we had in Paris. It took that lack of quality, my mom's superior cooking talents, my dad's engineering genius, along with a little bit of influence in that Eiffel Tower, that helped us over the last 20 years develop what's known today as the Spanek Vertical Roaster collection. You know, as you can see here, every size bird from game hen all the way through turkey has a different inner structure. And when you clean the bird and expose all the veins, the first thing that you want to do is close all those pores to seal in the natural juices. Our vertical roasters in the Eiffel Tower design were specifically engineered to fit the carcass of each one of those birds. The heat of the oven quickly heats the wire, thus sealing the pores within the bird. There are 6 wires for the game hen, 8 for the chicken and the duck, and 10 wires for the turkey. And by cooking the poultry from both inside and out, your bird cooks evenly in less time. Let me show you how quick and simple this process can really be. I like to start off by seasoning my poultry right on the roasting pan. And so let's take our little game hen over here. I've got a nice selection of herbs. A little oregano is always nice on the inside. Might like to use a little bit of poultry seasoning on the outside. Just like that, rub it all around. A little lemon juice sometimes just really helps you spread those herbs around real nice. Rub them all in there, okay? Here's just a nice little colorful spice we can add to that. Adds a nice little flavor. Get our little game hen rack over here, set it aside, so move right over and show you how to do the chicken, okay? Mount that right on there. Now on the little bit bigger birds, you got to give it a little bit of push because you want that ring to pop out of the inside. You want to leave a little bit of that ventilation coming through. These wings here, they can just prop them right up in the back. And see, you can put your potatoes right here on the bottom, really easy. And you just sprinkle it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And if you want a nice formal dinner party effect, what I like to do is brown my bird so it comes out on that serving platter really nice. And paprika does a good job of doing that. Okay, because the paprika absorbs all the heat. Take a little water, or sometimes what's really good is a little bit of chicken broth. Put that on the bottom, and there you go. You're really all ready to go. Just simple as that. And let's move on and show you how to do the turkey. Now, there's a couple of quick tricks here to the turkey I'd like to share with you. Number one is you have to cut off the tail of the turkey before you put it on the vertical roaster. Drop it right down and just push real firmly down, just like that. Okay? You can even put a little stuffing up here in the neck. And see? It's not more than 10 inches high, and it cooks in virtually half the time. Now we've got our bird all seasoned up here, and I tell you what, I'm going to share a little bit of Spanek magic with you, and I'm going to show you how this works. It's really easy. It's one of my favorites, developed by a real close personal friend of mine. You take a little bit of shiitake mushrooms, a little bit of crumpled blue cheese, mix them up in a bowl, and then all you do is you just loosen the skin with your fingers right here. Okay, you got that nice mixture. What happens, all those natural juices mix in with these combinations here. You slide it under the skin, massage it down, and boy, those natural juices blend with that crumbled blue cheese and shiitake mushrooms. I'll tell you, that's the best roast chicken you've ever had. You know, when the bird is hot, what you want to do is slide the knife under the ring. That way you're not going to lose any of those delicious juices. You put it right on your ring like that. There's a certain little trick here that you got to pay close attention to. Every poultry has a little wishbone right over here. Okay? And after a while, you get really good at that. You lift that little wishbone out. Okay, just like that. Set it aside. You know, I tell you what, instead of using a knife and fork, let me show you how tender this is, and let's carve it with a carrot, okay? Because if you remember, I showed you, all you do is a pushing motion all the way through, okay? And you put that chicken on the top, and you just peel everything right down, okay? Okay, now let's move along and let's carve the turkey. I tell you, on the turkey, what we did here is we put some nice stuffing right on the top. So let's take that out right away. Okay, carve that out just like that. And that whole mound of turkey just completely falls right down, just like that, okay? And then what you do here is you slide the knife under the wing and you push down. And again, remember, it's a pushing situation. So there's your leg and your thigh. Next thing you do here is you take off your wing. Put that over here on your platter. Carve out your little wing on top. And what you're doing here is you're carving it standing up, which makes it a lot easier to deal with. And you've got your pieces kind of going for you all at one time. Now, there's a little more meat here on the turkey than you have on the chicken. So what you got to do is you got to help it along a little bit, and you have to just make your little V slices right in here on the outside. Run your knife down, okay, the middle of your bird, and then you just put a little pressure on it like this, and you move the whole, again, I wish I had a carrot. You just move the whole bird all the way down until you get the whole side down, just like that. And you do the same thing on the other side. So I tell you what, let's dice this up, carve it up, and let's eat. Today we covered a lot of different things. We cooked our poultry, we did all the various size vertical roasters. One of the things that you learned about these skewers is that nothing ever touches oil. One of the nice things about the vertical roaster is that you can use it in any oven. You can use it in an electric oven, a gas oven, a barbecue. Yeah, you can even do it on your barbecue, and that's really easy, and it comes in my tips in my cookbook. Well, I tell you, it's been really fun, and I've really enjoyed sharing a little bit of the Spanek history with you. And until we meet again, enjoy doing it vertically. Have some Spanek magic. Bon appetit.